Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal facing three-way bidding war over Reiss Nelson amid contract standoff, and then we're going to look at Arsenal transfer chief Edu planning sensational Manuel Locatelli hijack with £34.2 million transfer deal. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal face three-way bidding war over Reiss Nelson amid contract standoff. So reports are stating that Arsenal are yet to find a solution to Reiss Nelson's contract situation as Premier League sides begin to register interest in the youngster. Three Premier League sides are eyeing a move for Arsenal youngster Reiss Nelson as uncertainty over his long-term future at the Emirates grows. Brentford, Crystal Palace and Brighton are all interested in the 21-year-old, as well as several Bundesliga sides and Greek giants Olympiacos, according to CBS Sports. Reiss Nelson is out of contract next summer and is yet to agree fresh terms with the Gunners, despite being offered an extension by the club. With no sign of a breakthrough imminent, Arsenal must decide whether to cash in on the academy graduate or risk losing him for free end of the season. Unlike other academy youngsters such as Emile Smith-Rowe and Bukayo Saka, Reiss Nelson is yet to be handed a regular run of games by manager Manuel Locatelli and made just 2 Premier League appearances last campaign. By contrast, Smith-Rowe and Saka racked up a combined total of 52 Premier League appearances for the 2020-2021 season. Reiss Nelson has only ever been sent out on loan on one occasion and made a hugely positive impression at Bundesliga side Hoffenheim during the 2018-2019 season. The 21-year-old scored 7 goals and registered 1 assist in 23 German top-flight outings, becoming a key figure in their side. Such was the impression made by the London-born attacker during his loan spell. Former Hoffenheim manager Julian Nagelsmann said, "He has great potential to develop, that's why we loaned him in the first place. He's an incredible player in one-on-one situations. It's about growing in a healthy fashion for young players. It's like being a musician. One good song can put bread on the table for a few weeks, but it's not about just being a one-hit wonder. It's about being stable for a long time, in the best case doing that over the course of 15 years. Manuel Locatelli has been unable to provide such opportunities for Reiss Nelson and admits his disappointment at the lack of first-team minutes he has granted the youngster. Speaking after the Gunners' win over Newcastle United in May, the Arsenal boss told Football London, "I would like to give him more. He's a boy who really tries hard, he trains every day. It's very difficult at the moment with the players we have to be able to fit in. I feel sorry because he deserves more, he doesn't play more and that's my fault." Reiss Nelson made a total of 9 appearances in all competitions last season, 4 of which came in the group stages of the Europa League. So it looks like Arsenal face 3-way bidding war over Reiss Nelson amid contract standoff. And Reiss Nelson is someone that enters his final year of his contract. He's someone that could be sold by the Gunners, as Manuel Locatelli needs to find a contract extension, something that both the club and the player agree with, because I think he's a top talent and could really be one of our most top prospects. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal transfer chief Edu planning sensational Manuel Locatelli hijack with £34.2 million transfer deal. So the reports are stating that Arsenal continue to be linked with Italy star Manuel Locatelli. Arsenal technical director Edu is aiming a sensational overtaking of Juventus in the race for Manuel Locatelli, according to reports from Italy. Arsenal are interested in signing Manuel Locatelli, knowing full well his preferred destination would be Juventus. The Sassuolo star performed well at Euro 2020 as Italy beat England in the final last Sunday. Sassuolo chief Giovanni Carnavelli claimed earlier this summer that Arsenal made an offer for Manuel Locatelli. Arsenal insisted that it was not the case, but also didn't rule out their interest in the player. The Gunners are in the market for a midfielder, with Granit Xhaka still in talks with Roma over a move to the Serie A club. Italian outlet Corriere dello Sport claims Arsenal's interest in Manuel Locatelli remains serious, despite the player's preference to join Juventus. Arsenal attempted to overtake Juventus and persuade the 23-year-old they are the right club for him. Arsenal would be willing to match Sassuolo's price tag of £34.1 million, which is €40 million. Juventus, meanwhile, are still exploring ways they can complete a deal, with their financial struggles making a straight cash transfer unlikely at the price. also becoming an increasingly serious threat to Juventus for Locatelli's signature, and the old lady must accelerate in order to diffuse the Gunners' interest. Speaking recently, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano gave his view on the possibility of Manuel Locatelli moving to Arsenal. Fabrizio Romano insisted Manuel Locatelli had not ruled out joining the Emirates club. "I can confirm that Arsenal want Locatelli. They consider him a perfect player for Arsenal and the Premier League. Manuel Locatelli wants to join Juventus, but he isn't refusing Arsenal. He has a dream of playing Champions League football and joining Juventus because he is Italian. But if they can't find an agreement, Sassuolo would be open to accepting bids from Arsenal. It will be up to the player. So keep an eye on Arsenal, because they are just waiting, they are respecting the player." But after this meeting with Juventus, we will have some answers about Locatelli's situation. Arsenal are still there and are still very interested. And it looks like Manuel Locatelli is someone that could be joining the Arsenal if Arsenal have offered that £38 million, which meets Manuel Locatelli's asking price, and Juventus have only offered €30 million, which is not even an obligation to buy, for £25 million in the next year. So when it comes to Juventus, they have offered something of a deal such as initial loan with the obligation to buy Locatelli outright next year for £25 million. So that comes about round about €30 million. But also saying here €38 million, €40 million, €38 million, we can do that. €38 million with add-ons is something that Mikel Arteta will be able to do. And with Juventus needing for a new midfielder as well, because their Brazilian star Arthur has been sidelined for 3 months after undergoing surgery, Locatelli is someone that we all know as Arsenal fans is something that Mikel Arteta definitely needs as he looks for a partner to Thomas Partey, and them two could boss the midfield for a very long time if it works out very well, and also maybe forced to turn to other alternative midfielders if Manuel Locatelli wants to stay at Juventus and doesn't consider a move to Arsenal, even if Arsenal can pay more. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup poster using the special link I have put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.